I'm obsessed with Supermodel. How do I stop? Stop? I'm pregnant for a famous person but not ready to go public. What should I do? My colleague at work keeps making inappropriate jokes and sometimes digs at minorities. What do I do? HR? My cousin was unknowingly the side chick for 5 years while he was with the family friend and no one knew. Do you think we should tell about it? Some people are wicked, you know. Hi guys, yeah, as you can see I'm in my car because it's like the only place I get quiet time. I just got back home and I just thought let me just record a video here. So if you are new here, my name's Amma. I do like vlogs, family stuff, holidays. I sing. It's just a fun channel. Like we're just a family with all of us. So like if you want to join, click that subscribe button. If you are not new here and you have not subscribed, I don't get what are you doing? Like what do you mean you don't want to subscribe? You don't want to be part of the family but you're always here. What do you mean? But yeah guys, don't forget to subscribe and like and share to your aunties, uncles, whatever. I'm going to be answering some dilemma questions that I asked on my social media. I don't have much time. I've got quite a few, but I'm going to answer like 4. I think I can answer like 4. And I'm a bit shy because like cars are driving past. There's someone in that car there and Anyways, let's get into the video. I asked you guys to send me your dilemmas on my social media and I made sure it was anonymous. I don't know who these people are, but I'm just gonna, you know, get into the video and answer the questions. First question, it's not a question, I know it's someone that knows me that's being silly. It says, hi, I'm obsessed with Supermodel. How do I stop? Stop? Put like salt in your Supermodel. I don't know, just being funny because I love Supermodel. So I don't know, it's someone that knows me, ha ha ha. Like, this is a very long dilemma, but I'm gonna read it. My cousin's baby dad is a family friend's ex and she doesn't know. Should I tell her? My cousin was unknowingly the side chick for 5 years while he was with the family friend and no one knew. Do you think we should tell about it? This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, so let's start with the first part. My cousin's baby dad is a family friend's ex and she doesn't know. Should I tell her? So your cousin's baby father is one of your family friend's ex. But if they're the ex, why do you need to... Maybe the next part will help me. I don't know why you need to tell her. My cousin was unknowingly... Oh, with the family friend and no one knew. Oh. So they'd be like going to like barbecues and doing a barbecue upstairs. Oh my god! They'd be going to family barbecues and having a barbecue by themselves upstairs. This is bad. And they have a child together. So as a family friend, oh, that is so mean. Some people are wicked, you know. So the family friend basically was sleeping with the baby father. Okay, they were in a relationship for 5 years. So you're telling me my cousin's baby father was having an affair with a family friend for 5 years? 5? Is a child 5? No, what is this? 5? I'm sorry. No, I can't. Okay, like I get like 1 or 2, 5 years. That was a serious relationship. Damn. You guys haven't told her yet, so what should you guys do? Oh no, this is really sad. That's gonna crush her, you know, if you do tell her. But do you know what? Do you know what? It depends. If this is just recent, if you just found out recently, I think you should tell her. But if you guys knew all along and you're telling her now, then I don't know why you would tell her now. Like, there's no point. Let me rephrase myself. If they're still together, I think you should tell her, because 5 years and then you have a child and sorry, you can't just be divvy-dapping with my family friend and developing with me. No, that's not on. I'm sorry. No. I'm just deep in the number. 5 years. You're taking the absolute monkeys. You are. 5 years. If you guys knew like when there was like 2 to 3 years and you guys didn't say anything and you're saying it now, that means that means your cousin's gonna come to you and say, why didn't you tell me earlier? Because if I was that cousin and my baby father was sleeping or with my family friend and my family, like my sisters, knew and they didn't tell me, I'll be so gutted. I'll be so hurt, because So you're watching me dancing, be happy family with my man, but you know he's with someone else and you're not telling me. That means, that makes you as bad as him, personally, for me. You should tell her. I personally think you should tell her, because what? But it says, and no one knew. So you guys just found out recently. Okay, you should tell her. Because if they're together, and because fair enough, they might not be together anymore, but the fact that he even 5 years you're taking the monkeys, you're having a laugh. 5 years. No, what? That's a question. Like, that's actually, what question is that? 5 years. The baby father is wicked. And also, you should confront the family friend and tell her. Do you know what you should do? Call the family friend, tell her, I know that you guys have been together for 5 years, or you guys were together for 5 years, and you know my cousin is with him still. You should just be the woman and be like, oh, that's so wicked. That's gonna break a family. Damn. But you should tell the family friend to tell her first. And if she refuses, and like months go by or like weeks go by and she hasn't said anything, I think you should tell her. Because she's thinking her baby father's like probably the best guy ever, and he's like having a great time with someone else for 5 years. Sorry, I can't get over that. That is wow. My advice is pray about it. Also tell the family friend that you know what she's been doing or what she did, and that she should talk to her. Fair enough, your cousin's gonna be very mad at either both of you if you knew and didn't say anything. But I think you should tell her. I think you should tell her. I would tell her. Like I would sit her down and tell her, because like you don't know, like God forbid if he's giving her something, or do you know what I mean? Like there's things out there. Like you don't know what he was even telling the baby family friend. Like no, I'm sorry, wickedness needs to be cut when it's found out. When something is found out, it needs to be cut short, because you don't know if he's doing someone else now. Do you know what I mean? Like your cousin needs to know. If she wants to stay, she can stay. You know, no judgment here. But like, what? Look, guys, it says 5 years. 5. This is a serious thing. That's a wow. Moving on, but please pray about it and tell her. To find the way to tell her, like in the softest way though. Like don't do it like some people tell things to people. Like I told you he was a bad guy. Like don't be like that kind of person. Like sit her down, even take her out for dinner like, or something, and just tell her like, you know, like this has happened. Damn. I'm pregnant for a famous person but not ready to go public. What should I do? Is the famous person stopping you from going public, or do you feel like if you go public people will say something because he's married or he's with someone else? I need more context. But if you're not ready to go public yet, then just go public when you are ready. Like don't force yourself to go public, because I don't know, just wait until you're ready, because you don't want to, like, you're pregnant first of all. That's first of all. You're the priority right now, so focus on you first. Focus on like a healthy pregnancy, and then when you are ready, then go public. But if you're being stopped by the famous person, or like you know that there was someone else, and you know that if you go and publicize this pregnancy, it will ruin a lot of things, especially your mental health. You don't want the trolls to come. So I would personally wait until you are mentally ready to go public. If you are like being stopped by him, then go public. The person's famous. It depends on if they've stopped you from like saying anything. Then I would like talk to my family about it and be like, I am pregnant to him. He's basically saying I can't say anything. But then it says you're not ready to go public. If you're not ready to go public, then wait until you're ready. And then when you do go public, be ready for whatever comes. Like if he is in a relationship, if he is married, if he doesn't want to like accept the child, like be ready for all of that before you go public. So mentally prepare yourself before you go public for all those things of happening. But that's really, the fact that you're not ready to go public is not something that you should be ashamed of, whatever, because pregnancy is sacred. That pregnancy is something that is very, very sensitive. Like I've been pregnant 3 times and I only went public. I think I went public the first pregnancy. I went public the second one, but like later on, like after I gave birth. And then my baby girl I just had, I left it in God's hands. So just leave it in God's hands and then pray about it. And then if you do feel like you're ready after a certain time, then publicize it. But I would also talk to the famous person first and see how they react, and then just do what's best for you. That's what I would say. Do what's best for you. That's what I would personally do. My colleague at work keeps making inappropriate jokes and sometimes digs at minorities. What do I do? Hey, HR. No, seriously, HR. Because do you know what I've realized? Yeah, if you deal with things yourself at work, they can spin it to something like you trying to do right into you being the aggressor or you being the person wrong. So I would say talk to your manager. HR is my next. I'm sure you can talk to HR, or like there's someone at work you can talk to. Talk to your manager first and see what your manager says. If your manager's not trying to like understand you or like dismisses you, then go to HR, because at work you can be dismissed a lot. So I would say talk to your manager, talk to the colleague as well. Be like, do you know what you're saying? It's really hurting my feelings. It's inappropriate. Ugh, people are watching me. I'm getting shy. I'm gonna wait for them to go, and then I'm gonna continue because I'm getting really shy. I shouldn't be shy by now. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I shouldn't really give a damn, but they're still there and they're not moving. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, they're not leaving, so I'm just gonna have to continue. But yeah, talk to the colleague first, see what the colleague says, and then if they're not giving you the response, or if they even dismiss you or say it's not that deep, a lot of people say it's not that deep, and some people are ignorant, so they don't even see it, and they just like deflect and become defensive. So if they're like that and there's a negative outcome, then I would talk to my manager, and then I would speak to HR if my manager's not trying to hear it, because inappropriate jokes and digging at minorities, that's not on at all. And of course it's making you feel that type of way. And also sometimes it depends the area that you work in. Some workplaces are just so toxic that if you do speak up, if you do talk to HR, they won't take you seriously. If it gets worse, yeah, and you do all those things that I've said and it gets worse, I would leave, because clearly no one's taking you seriously and it's affecting you, because no one wants to be hearing digs at minorities. I mean, I'm presuming that you're a minority as well, that's why it's bothering you. And like, some people just think they're funny when they're not being funny, they're being hurtful, and they don't realise. So you have to actually say something to them for them to realise. So I would personally speak to them first, and then speak to a manager. If it's not been resolved, then go to HR and have like a meeting with HR and your manager and the person. And I'm sure one of the three will work. I'm like short for time, so I'll just read one more. I'm in a long-term relationship, but have recently fallen for someone else who makes me happier than my partner. What do I do? Gosh. Oh, what do I do? Do you know what I've realised? Yeah, a lot of these, this is, I don't know how to say this, but my thing is, yeah, let's say you tell your partner, your partner break up, you go for the person that makes you happy, and then you realise that that's not the person that you actually want to be with. That person that you're with in the long-term relationship is the one that's for you. Like, and it was just lust, or let's just make you happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to get at? I'll tell my partner first, and then I would. It depends, man. Because if you are happy with someone else, you know, your happiness is literally all that matters. So if you are happy with someone else, go for the person that makes you happy. But then if it's a thing where you go for that person and then you realize it was just lust, and the person that you actually are wanting to be for the rest of your life is the person you just hurt, it's a sticky one. But then maybe your partner might be understanding and be like, you know what, this relationship hasn't been working, like that's why you're even finding interest in someone else. Or your partner might even take it like as, let's go for a break, and then if we're meant to be, we're meant to be, because sometimes distance does make the heart grow fonder, like it does. So maybe if you guys do go on a break, or if you do go for this person that doesn't work out, who knows, you might actually go back to that person that you're with in a long-term relationship and live happily ever after. Like, sometimes life, I don't know, life is a funny thing. But if you are happy with the person, you end up being with that person for like a long time, then you made the right decision. English is not Englishing, Jesus. You made the right decision. But I would personally tell my partner. The first thing you should do is tell your partner, because clearly you don't want to hurt your partner. That's why you're even like not with this other person already. If you are not already, I don't know. But don't like hold it in and then do something that will end up hurting your partner more than if you had told them at the beginning. So I would personally tell them, because that's something, I don't know, honesty in a relationship is all that matters, and you don't know where it could lead once you're honest. So I would personally tell my partner that, you know, I love you, but like I'm not in love with you, I'm in love with someone else, and it make me happier. Do you know what I mean? That's my take on it. I'm like a pro honesty person, because if you're not honest, and then you now do secret things at the back, and then it gets found out, and then you end up losing 2 people. Do you know, like, there's no point. You might as well just break it to one person, tell them that you're not happy, and then see if your happiness is the other person that is clearly making you happy right now. Yeah, that's what I would do. It's the cars driving past for me. It's giving me anxiety. But I like this car talk. Should make it a thing, like chit chat with Amma, like car chit chats with Amma, like car. Yeah, do you know what I mean? This sounds like a good thing. I'm really enjoying this. But yeah, that was my last one because I've got to go back home. Like, I've got to go back inside and like look after my babies. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to answer more dilemmas, if you enjoyed this, then let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna leave it and love you guys. Have a lovely day, week, night, morning, wherever you are. Stay blessed, God bless, and love you.